the VL, and then we will get started. Appreciate all of your patience. And also, as the European here, I would also like to just say I appreciate all of you for doing this fairly early.
What do you mean as the European? There's many of us.
I
Not
meant as
that
the
early.
I meant as the European on production.
Ah,
Freezing cold.
I'm cold too, don't worry.
Like,
Okay, I think that is good. Would Megan or Keisha just be able to double check that it is fine in the Discord, and then I will get going with questions.
I will go look.
Thank you. So that gives me a second to actually get questions up.
I see it posted.
Okay, then we're going to confirm. We're going to say we're good to go. Right, welcome everybody to the first Tribal Council here at Triumph Worlds Collide. And we are sadly here tonight with the Pequena tribe. You all sadly were not able to scavenge this win, and we're going to talk about it. So my first question is going to go to Al. So Al, for this first challenge, it was all about teamwork and working together. Do you feel like your tribe was able to do that?
I don't know, like, a lot of us did some things, some people didn't do as much. I pulled my weight. Frankly, it wasn't much weight because I'm a very skinny person, but I still pulled my weight. And I feel like I did enough for the team. Some people might not have done enough, and I think they'll definitely take into account some people's votes today. So,
Okay. So Z, do you have any highlights from the first challenge? Kind of whether that's from your tribe or something you know it's from another tribe? Z, you're muted.
No, the whole thing was dreadful. Just awful. Horrible competition. Definitely a flawed mind who came up with it. No,
I like Keisha.
No, it was. I think for the most part, I was like the only person who had nothing to do for the entire weekend, so I have blanked out a lot of it already because I spent far too much time awake for it, and therefore had a very long sleep afterwards last night to recover. So the very long recovery sleep was my highlight.
Nice. And just to let you know, we will be giving all of your feedback to Keisha. So my next question is going to Moffy. And Moffy, this question is, this season, the tribes have been divided based off geographical location. How has that been so far, being in a tribe full of Europeans and Africans and all that lot?
Many Europeans. So yeah, it's nice to actually get a morning text message in the morning. But normally I'm getting a bit like 6 o'clock at night. So yeah, I'd say yeah, it's going quite well. I like the fact that we're all reasonably close to each other.
Nice. So kind of adding on to that, my next question is for Pauli. Pauli, with the other two tribes consisting of kind of people from Americas, so America and Canada, and then people from the other tribe being Asia and Australia, how do you think this tribe will fare against them? Because obviously this first challenge you guys weren't able to win. Do you think you can still hold your own?
I think definitely we can do that. I think it's a very strong group of 7 guys, in my opinion, and we are having very, very close time differences also. So like it's only 1 hour for each of us, and I think it's really helping us also to get to know each other and also to work with each other together.
Nice. Okay. So Fabi, kind of even elaborating on with that. How has it been connecting with your tribe? Do you feel like everyone is bonded? If so, how?
Yeah, obviously it's easier because everyone is on the same timetable, which also I feel like sometimes when I play with Americans, I kind of like my mornings being quiet. So they, so this is not happening here. So it's a normal timetable, but I guess I can go to bed at reasonable times, or at least a little bit more reasonable. But I feel like everyone has been around and did their best and tried to talk to everyone. I mean, it was the weekend, and maybe people have real life, and I always say if you lose the scavenger hunt, it just shows like we had like the best real life or the most, we had the most fun on the weekend. The others concentrated challenge, we also had a real life, and it was pretty close till then in the end. So uh, yeah, I feel like everyone did as good as they could with what they had the weekend. I know real life comes first.
Very true, very true. Thank you, Fabi. So, Rob, no one likes going to the first tribal council. Did you and your tribe try to keep spirits high, even though you are obviously here tonight?
Well, I don't think that's any of your business, Ollie. Um, I love going to the first tribal council of the season. It's the ratings peak. After that, it dips. Who's going to remember the first boot? Who's going to remember that first tribal council? It's Pequena. You know, we're the ones that people are going to be talking about, not whoever wins this game and gets that Facebook post. What was it? What was the question again?
You answered it perfectly. Don't you
Awesome.
worry.
Thank you.
Don't you worry, my darling. So, Kyle, when it comes to tonight's decision, you only have one round. You've only had one round to kind of go off and base things off of. So, how do you kind of base that decision when you go into the voting booth in a moment?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Like, I don't want to vote anybody out here, but somebody has to go. And it is difficult because I feel like it's generally pretty cool to see so many different people coming from so many different countries, like, and being able to play. So it's hard. I want to play with some of these people a bit longer, but it has to happen. Somebody's always the first boot. And unfortunately, it's somebody from our tribe. But what is it being based off? I think it's a mixture of like connections and wanting to win in future. But yeah.
Okay. So my personal final question, which is a group one, and it's a very simple one. Who feels in danger tonight? Who feels like they could be on the chopping block?
I feel completely safe right now. I feel like I'm on cloud nine. Like I could go to bed right now, not worry at all.
Okay. I was going to say, does anyone else feel?
I feel like I mean, as long as I don't have immunity, I always have like a little bit of like feeling I might be in danger. I feel like it would be dumb to think you're 100% safe if you don't have immunity, because you're only 100% safe if you have immunity going into this.
And this is going to be the first time that we as a group are going to be tested about trust and loyalty, and hopefully the people I put my trust in will do what they said.
Yeah, like the thing for me, it's one of my pet hates when people who are never going to get voted for in a million years like stick their hands up and be like, I'm so worried. I will only say I'm worried if I'm like actively worried. Sure, you should never feel safe at all, but I think if I'm going to be blindsided, I want to give the credit of the move to the people who blindside me. So I'm not just going to stick my hand up and be like, I'm worried all the time. It could be me. It could always be me. But I don't think it is tonight. And if it turns out to be, I want other people to know, yeah, you got me. Fair play.
Right, anyone else? No. Okay. So before I get to anything else, I just want to ask Keisha, do you have any questions for the tribe?
No, No, I think I'm good.
Okay, then. Well, before we get to the vote, if anybody else has anything they want to get off their chest, say now or forever hold your peace before we go to the voting booth. No? Okay. So, for those of you that aren't aware this is how it's going to work, we are going to send you one at a time to our voting booth, which the lovely Keisha will be in and will drive you one at a time in. From there, you will confirm your vote and say who you are voting for. Again, just a preference. Whoever you pre-voted for, that doesn't mean that's who you have to vote for. The vote that you now send in the voting booth is the vote that counts. As I said, you will be going in one at a time. So I'm just going to double check. Keisha, can you make your way over there or do I need to send you?
Once you open it, I'll go. And just to remind everyone that at the end of the season, the voting booths will be open to your fellow players. So also consider that. All right.
Okay, I think, Keisha, you should actually be able to go into it just because
Oh, is
I
the
have...
voting booth open? I just did. Oh, I see it.
Yes.
Okay. Yep, I got it.
No worries. So, as I said, Keisha is going to send you one at a time and you will cast your vote. But for now, this is your time just to chill, chat, and do any shout. I muted just before I was finishing. But yeah, if you want to do any shout outs, go for it.
Who's going to be the teacher's pet and shout out Survivor Now podcast?
Congratulations, Z. You have won this season.
It's going to be really fucking dull for the viewers.
Well,
Rob, do a dance or something.
No. But yeah.
What's your tattoo next to your stars?
It's a robot.
Okay. Are they like linked, the robot and the stars, or?
No, so they're all separate. Ship's wheel, robot, 2 stars, and then that's the skulls from Survivor Pearl Islands.
Gotcha. Oh, it's me. Hang on.
I'm shaking. What the fuck?
when
I
do you
feel
have to
like-
wake up, Elle?
My bedtime was 2 hours ago, so I wake up at 6 a.m. So can you hear me? I'm speaking really
Yeah.
quietly.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Want to wake up
So
immediately.
so sleepy. I did this for you guys. I didn't want to do this time. It was the majority. Ugh, I'm completely over it right now. I'm gonna fill my vote up to look really pretty, but it's not working. Oh, bless you.
It was a cough, but thank you.
Oh,
I have been told that my coughs sound like sneezes, like one of my best mates is permanently going, bless you, and I'm like, no, it's a cough. In fact, as I've just brought him up, shout out to Jeter if you're watching. And to Dizzy too, if you're watching.
I'd like to shout out the viewers lounge who are potentially watching right now. I'm not going to say if they are or not, but you may have some viewers.
Hi to all the VL, except Lewis. You don't deserve a hello.
what the hate? He should tell you can't bully the VL. Like,
It's Lewis. Lewis doesn't count.
wow.
I just returned and we are talking about Lewis.
Yeah, I'm just bullying him on the off chance that he's watching.
As you should. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Those are excellent pajama bottoms, Rob.
Thanks, Z.
Shorts, like,
You won't know who this character is, Al, because you're 12.
Yeah. 12 weeks in
I,
the
I
womb.
I've watched Inside Out. I know what emoji that is. It's fine.
Oh, mate.
The way I just died on mute just then.
No, I'm joking. Of course, it's one of the toys in Toy Story. Like, come on. Am I? What's the joke? What's funny?
This is what happens when babies don't get their full 16 hours.
I'm not getting my 16 hours of beauty secret from the fucking council thing.
Get him back in the incubator.
Incubator is crazy.
Okay, I believe everyone has voted. Keisha will be back momentarily and will be reading the votes.
Jazz hands. Celebration. Holy shit.
And Al is the first person voted out due to that comment.
Oh my god. Sorry. I got really scared because my phone just buzzed like crazy when someone joined.
I do believe that's Keisha that just rejoined. She will be revealing the vote shortly. Good luck, everyone.
There's a
Hello,
fucking spider.
hello. I do have the votes ready. So I will read them one at a time. And we just thank you all, obviously, for participating. And the first vote to.
Hold on, Keisha, isn't there something you've got to ask them?
I absolutely do. I completely forgot. See, we're rusty. This is the first tribal. Forgive me. If anyone has anything they would like to play, now is the time to do so. Okay. If there is nothing, hello, Sam. I will now read the votes. All right. First vote. And you can't see it because it's not written dark enough. Mothy. Second vote. Pal.
Yoo-hoo.
Third vote. Sorry, guys, I didn't have a marker. Mothy. That was the third vote. Fourth vote. Mothy. Fifth vote. And the first person voted out of Triumph Worlds Collide, Mothy.
Yay!
Mothy,
Oh my god,
so
sorry.
much for participating. And and you will be a part of the pre-jury. And we appreciate you participating so much, and we know that you gave your all in this game. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Nice meeting you all.
Sorry.
See you later.
Thank you, Moffy, but the tribe has now spoken. Please leave the Zoom call.
I thought his name was Monty.
Okay,
Alex.
so you have all survived your first tribal council. However, will this be the last time we see you? Who knows? But that is all